This is Nadine with Happy Eating Healthy. Today I'm going to show you a very easy lemon garlic chicken with thyme. It is a steamed chicken, and so it's very healthy. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the garlic ready. I have my garlic right here. It says 1 to 2 cloves. I'm going to use 2. So I'm going to start by cutting that end off of there and cutting this end off of there. Now this one, as you can see, actually is really almost like more than 2 or more than 1 clove. Now it says to mince the garlic. All we need to do that is we're going to cut it in very thin strips. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is not very thick. So I'm going to cut that down like that, making it thin. Then I'm just going to go like this and cut very thin strips. We're not actually going to eat this garlic. It's going to be put in the steaming pan. And then the garlic flavor is going to go on to the chicken. So again, I want to make this a lot narrower. And then we're just going to cut that down. Make sure your fingers are not in the way. You notice the tip of my knife kind of stays in one place, and I'm just moving the back of the knife up and down. Okay, this part is now ready to go in the steaming pan on the chicken. Now we got to get the chicken ready the rest of the way. I have my chicken here. And you can season this with salt and pepper, but I find there's enough other seasonings in here that I don't want to add that extra salt and that to it. So I'm going to take first my lemon, and I'm going to put a little bit of zest on each of my pieces of chicken. So I'm just going like this over the chicken and get little pieces of zest to go on my chicken. There is no measured amount. Make sure you're just getting the zest. Don't go down into the white. And this is why I do this on a breadboard, because that way if it misses, it goes on a breadboard that's easy to clean up. And if I find I'm getting more on the breadboard than on the chicken, I can go to the breadboard, take it off, and put it on the chicken. Now there's many ways to zest a lemon. You can use a mandolin, you can use this zester, you can use just a fine grater. Any of them work. The important part is that we're getting some zest onto our chicken tenders. Now I actually buy chicken tenders for this because I don't want to cut the meat. You could get just chicken breast and go ahead and cut the meat. It's really up to you. So now I'm just looking to see where I could use some more zest. I'm seeing I don't have much down here. Alright. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this crushed red peppers, and I'm just going to open up the lid, and I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit on. Then I'm going to take this fresh thyme, and all I do is I want to get a little bit of these leaves on. So I just go down the stem and pull the leaves off. And you don't need a whole lot. Again, this is not something you're measuring. For the whole thing, you're going to use just a couple of sprigs, so you're not going to need a whole lot of thyme. course, these sprigs did not have a lot on it, so I may end up needing 3. I don't know. This one has a little bit more. So I just go like this and I pull the leaves off and then sprinkle them on. And you decide how much you want on. There is no right or wrong amount. It's not an exact measurement. And it's something that when you're done cooking, if you don't want all those leaves on, you can pick them off too. But it's going to add that flavor. All right. Now I'm ready to put this into my pan. And I've already sprayed my steaming basket down. So I'm just going to set these in here. And I actually have, because I was finishing up a bag of my chicken tenders, I have one more here than I really needed, because usually a serving is just a couple of chicken tenders or one. So here I have that. Now I'm going to take my garlic and I'm just going to put it on top. And you will want to take the garlic off when it's done cooking, because that's a pretty big chunks to be eating. But it's going to help add that yummy garlic flavor. Okay, now all I'm going to do is take this and put it in my steamer. Now my steamer is actually my rice cooker. A lot of rice cookers are also steamers. As you can see, the water is boiling. So I'm just going to stick my basket on top of that steamer and cover it. We're just going to cook it 5 to 10 minutes until the chicken's done. So we will be back with you when this chicken is done to show you how it looks. While my chicken's cooking, I'm going to take this lemon that I zested and I'm going to squeeze the juice out of it so that I can put a little bit of this lemon juice on it when it's done cooking. So I'm just going to cut this in half. Now I don't really need a whole lot of juice, but what I like to do, because I don't want to get pulp into my juice, is I have this little tiny strainer and I just use this to squeeze the juice out, and all of the seeds that might come out and all of the pulp is not going to get into my juice. And I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze it all because you can't really save it. I may not use it all, but I'll have it all squoze ready to use. And there we have the lemon juice ready to put on the chicken. Our chicken has been cooking for about 5 to 10 minutes. So we're going to check it now to see if it's done. All I need to do to see if it's done is I just take a knife and I just cut through the thickest part. And you'll notice it's looking all the same color. There's no pink. So this chicken is done. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the heat off. And then I'm going to take my lemon juice, remember, that you saw me squeeze, and I'm just going to dump some on it. And a lot of it's going to go down into the water, and that's okay because this is just kind of a finishing touch. Now I'm ready to plate this. I don't really want all of these big garlic cloves on, so I'm going to take them off. And then I'm going to take one of these and put it on my plate. Depending on your diet and your calorie count, you could have 1 or 2 of these. Calorie-wise, usually 2 tenderloins is between the 3 and 4 ounces that I eat. So I'm just going to stick the second one on there. And there I have my meat. And then I need to finish my dinner. I'm still waiting for my side dish to be done. With this meal, I'm going to have a tossed salad with sunflower seeds and balsamic vinegar. And I'm going to have some canned apricots. The side dish that I'm waiting to have here is called my cheesy potatoes, and that would be my complete meal. It's only about 96 calories for 3 ounces. So with me having this amount, it's a little over 4 ounces, so it's going to be more like about 170 calories. So enjoy. This is Nadine with Happy Eating Healthy and my yummy garlic lemon chicken with thyme.